Hi guys, so in this video we are going to be learning how to start practicing to paint flowers. So the main things that form a loose flower are the petals. So we're going to practice the stroke that's involved in the petals. It's very similar to that of the leaves, and so you're going to find, maybe if you've tried the leaf video already, that this is almost easy because you've been practicing that, and we're just going to evolve as we go along. So I've just taken a orangish sort of color. Feel free to use any color you have on hand. This is just to practice and get you going and flowing for our loose flowers. I am using my Princeton number 8 Neptune brush, and I'm mixing about a 30-70% ratio of color over here. So once the brush is nice and full of color, here's what we're doing to practice our petals. So we're starting with the tip, and then we're pressing down. Notice how widespread the bristles are, and then we're trailing back off onto the tip. Okay, that's what gives us the fine outer edges and thick centers. So just continue practicing this. Start lightly on the tip, press down as you're dragging downward, and then trail back off onto the tip of your brush. This seems simple, but if you've never really picked up a watercolor brush before, or you're fairly new to this, it might take a little bit of practice. Also with the mixing of color and this and that. So take your time, find your zen, find your moment of calm, and just practice a whole line, or maybe even 2 lines, depending on how well you're grasping this, and just go with the flow. This is very similar to the leaves as well. Now, one point that I'm going to make is I'm using the number 8 brush. For the leaves, I believe we had used the number 4. So if you use the number 4, obviously you're going to get thinner leafy stroke petals, or leafy petal strokes. So it really depends on the thickness you're looking for. Accordingly, you can switch the brushes, but they should essentially be the same kind of routine, starting with the tip, pressing down, trailing off on the tip. Okay, now let's take this a step further. If you feel like you need to do more of the practice, pause the video and continue practicing more, but I'm going to take this a step further, and we're going to start adding this or using these to form a flower. Now my easiest method to doing a flower is something as simple as taking thick color and then adding a couple of dots like this, and then either washing off the same brush or taking another brush that just has water on it. And before these dry up, you're starting from the center and you're extending outward. You're essentially just using the color that you've laid in the dots to create your petals. Remember, this is watercolor, and so all you need is a little bit of color and a lot of water, depending on how dark or thick, opaque you want your results, and you're extending it out. Okay, so we have a flower, as you can see. Now I did this fairly quickly. Another thing I like to do is just go back in before it dries up and drop some additional color so that it gets nice and dark in the center, and then you can really, you're kind of giving it loose detail without really adding too much detail. Okay, now you can take this a step further and do this in 2 colors if you wish, like maybe add a little bit of yellow to the center if you want. So let's start with the yellow this time. So I've got this yellow green because I tried to mix a green in here. So I'm just going to use this color for the sake of this video. And I don't know what kind of color we're going to get. We're going to see. And then I'll use the number 8 to extend it. So I already have some orange that I've not washed off from here. I'm going to start from the top here and pull out. So I want you to take this stroke that we are doing and really play around with the ideas I'm showing you and see what kind of results you get. You can see as we've got a green in there, we've got a slight green submerging into the petals at the very center, the core center, which is kind of a pretty effect. So imagine if you did this sort of green with a pink or a full yellow, for instance. Full yellow, maybe like a lighter lemony hue. That would be pretty too. So just have fun with this technique. Just pause the video again and paint a whole sheet of flowers and really nail down this whole, starting with the tip, pressing down and trailing back off on the tip. Now, as a bonus, I also want to show you one more thing. So I'm going to use the same lemony green that we have. Now, we did 5 dots and made petals out of them. You can also do 3. And really extend these out. And remember though, to extend them out, you need a lot of water onto your brush. Okay, so you've got something like this. Very pretty, very subtle, a different sort of shape to your flower, but also works. Just to give you a full idea of what it would look like. Right? That would be a flower. Now you can also do something like this. Now I'm going to switch the brushes. I like to tag team with 2 brushes, so I'm giving you ideas here. And let's do something like this. Okay, so say we've got like 3 dots that are fairly close to each other. What I'm going to do next is take my brush, hold it from the top, and I'm just going to pull the color out and kind of zigzag my way around. So you're kind of almost like mushing, no, you're blending the color in and you're kind of going up and down in a zigzaggy motion with your brush. Now for the stem is where your brush control comes in handy. So you can lightly graze to get that nice thin stem or stroke. And then for the leaves, we're doing the exact same stroke like we did for the petals at the top, also for the leaves. We're just elongating it by extending it more.